everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And I'm getting ready to do the August monthly angel card reading. I just got done with the weekly, and I thought that rather than doing the monthly today as far as recording it, I'm going to actually record a soul reflections video instead, because it's been a little while since I've done a soul reflections video. Since I got here from Michigan to Southern Oregon, it's been a little bit, a lot of things going on basically, as you can imagine, as as one relocates halfway across the country to a new place. And so I haven't, again, done the I don't think I've done a soul reflections video. I might have done one since being here, but anyway, I wanted to touch base because this is a really significant time period for us as human beings on the planet, and that is because we're in eclipse season. Now, every year we have eclipses, and so that's nothing new, but these eclipses that we are in the midst of actually started the first week of July with a new moon solar eclipse at 20 degrees of Cancer. Now, Cancer is a sign that's all about the emotions, our feelings, the emotional body, home and family. So when we think about this new moon solar eclipse that we had, this is a new beginning, as new moons are always about new beginnings, but it was a new beginning on the emotional level. A lot of you, a couple of days previous to the new moon solar eclipse, and perhaps for some days thereafter, maybe you're still going through some emotional ups and downs, or some emotional purging of energies, maybe some situations in the home and family arena with children going on. So, now we're approaching, I'm trying to remember what the date is today. I think it's the 23rd, thereabouts, that I'm recording this. But we're nearing the full moon lunar eclipse, which happens on Friday, July 27th. Now, full moons, as they're expanding, that moon is growing and expanding. Of course, the energies, the emotional energies, which the moon rules, is growing and expanding. The eclipse energies always intensifies the energies or the nature of whatever that eclipse symbolizes, meaning what sign it's in the zodiac and what other planets are connected to it. As we approach this full moon lunar eclipse, our emotional state again is going to be growing through this intensification process. And then after the full moon, on the 27th, we're going to be in the waning moon cycle, where it's a time of releasing, letting go, purging, transmuting situations, circumstances, belief systems, energies, things that we no longer need to be attached to. Now, again, we're in eclipse season, so this intensifies the process of the new and full moon that we are having. And then as we move into August, which isn't that far away, we have one final eclipse, the third eclipse, which is a new moon solar eclipse. So, let's back up a little bit to the present time. This full moon lunar eclipse that we're approaching is at 4 degrees Aquarius. Now, this eclipse is going to be activated by Mars, because Mars is going to be at 5 degrees of Aquarius. And the south node is around 5 degrees of Aquarius as well. So very close as far as Mars, the activator planet, activating this eclipse. And actually Mars is retrograde right now. So Mars being retrograde means that it's going to hit that eclipse degree again in, it's either August or September. I did this on the fly, so I didn't jot it down. But once Mars goes direct, it will be September. I'm looking here at my August notes for doing the August monthly. And Mars actually will turn back to direct motion towards the end of August, but it will be not until September until it crosses that eclipse degree again. So again, Mars is activating that degree. Not only will it activate it a few days after the eclipse, because it's retrograding back to that 4 degree eclipse point, but then again in September it will activate it again. So this is about changes and redirections and endings and new beginnings. That's what the eclipses do. The eclipses bring endings and new beginnings to what we're going through, situations, circumstances, relationships, karmic patterns, our belief systems, emotional energies, so we're in a huge kind of purging, releasing, healing, changing, redirection kind of cycle right now. And then as we approach that last new moon solar eclipse, which is August 11th, I believe, I should look at my notes, yes, August 11th, that will be at 18 degrees of Leo, and that particular eclipse has some planetary energies connecting to it too. It's going to be connecting with Mercury, which is currently in its retrograde cycle, and actually when that new moon solar eclipse hits on the 11th of August, it will still be in its retrograde cycle. And that new moon solar eclipse also challenges Jupiter, which is in Scorpio, and Jupiter's the planet of expansion. It makes things feel bigger. So again, that solar eclipse is going to be made to feel bigger, and it's going to affect our belief systems, because that's what Jupiter also rules, is our belief systems. And our belief systems about our own sense of power, and truth, because Jupiter's in Scorpio right now, and Scorpio is the sign about power. That eclipse is also going to connect to Neptune and Pluto in what's called an inconjunct or a quincunx aspect. Neptune is the planet of the spiritual realm. Pluto is the planet of power and control, transformation, death and rebirth. So that last solar eclipse is going to be pretty heavy duty too. So make sure you tune into, by the way, for the August angel card reading, or the angel card reading for the month of August that I'm going to be getting ready to do, because that's going to explain the numerology energy of August. It's going to explain the eclipse energies and all of the other astrological energies, as well as the card reading that we'll be having, the messages from our angels and guides that we'll be getting for the month of August. But again in this present moment, Mercury is retrograde, Mars is retrograde. Mercury rules the mental realm, our thoughts, our ideas, and communications, both with ourselves and with other people. Mars rules energy and action and forward movement. Again, with both of these being retrograde, there's a lot of things we're redoing, restructuring, researching, revamping. This is not a time to start anything new. Again, as we're approaching that lunar eclipse on the 27th, it will be a time of releasing, letting go, and perhaps endings in some way, shape, or form. Now, the eclipse energies last a lot longer than a regular new moon or a regular full moon. So whatever new beginnings, whatever endings are happening, it doesn't mean it's going to happen all at once necessarily, but again, it may take some time. This may take us, into the next month of September, or into the next month of October, or through the end of the year. The eclipse energies can, in some astrologers' opinion, act or have effect until the next set of eclipses. So just make sure that you're doing what you can to stay balanced, stay in a place of peace, stay in a place of serenity. Surrender to the changes that are happening, and I know that's difficult, but this is a time of positivity. It's a time of change. It's a time of redirection. That should be exciting. That should be something to look forward to. And yes, there's some endings that have to be experienced before the birth of something new. But I wanted to just again check in with you all, touch base, let you know that I'm sending you lots of love and light and healing energy. If you need any assistance, I'm here for you. I have lots of services on my website, sacredSoulEmpowerment.com, to assist you. Facebook posts, I'm on Instagram now, so those also can assist you in moving through your day-to-day life. So sending you lots of love and light, everyone. Sending you lots and many, many angel blessings. Mwah.